I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up.
Hello everyone, welcome to Lolly's Learning Curve. I'm Lolly, and today I'm going to be talking about something just a little bit different from my content, my prior content. I'm going to be sharing something that I discovered personally, not as a whole, but I discovered something personally that I think might be helpful to you if you have not discovered it yet. So we're going to be talking about the 5 love languages for kids. And how I came across this was one day I kept hearing about the 5 love languages as far as relationships. And so I'm like, okay, well, how could this better my relationship with my husband, and you know, how we could better grow and communicate with one another and love one another in a more intimate way. But as I was going through all of this, I just thought like, wow, what are the love languages of my kids? Do kids have love languages? And I started to like really reflect back on my childhood and me as a parent and why I'm the way I am with my kids. It was just like a whole thing that just like blew my mind. So I want to talk about like how sometimes we miss the mark as parents because we feel like we're loving our kids. We're doing the best that we can. We're showing them, or we're giving them something that our parents didn't give us. And that's mostly me. I'm more of an acts of service type of person, and it's more so because that's how I like to be loved. For me, I had to take a step back and had to question, hey, what do you think that you're doing that your kids would, you know, recognize as loving them? And I can't love them all the same. In the same way, like you guys saw that, if you saw my previous video about learning styles, all of my children don't want to be loved the same, just like all of them don't love the same. So that is something that has like really hit home with me. And I'm trying to tell you guys, like when this idea came into my mind, I was just like mind blown that I never even took the time to really sit down and dissect the idea that my kid probably would think that I don't love them based upon the way that I'm showing them. How I discovered my children's love language is basically paying attention to how they love me. My oldest daughter, she likes giving me hugs and kisses throughout the day, and she loves hugs and kisses throughout the day because that's how she wants to be loved. My son likes giving me compliments. Good job, Mom. That's a good lunch that you made. Excellent choice of foods. Like he literally says that kind of stuff to me. So he likes to be praised throughout the day. He likes to have words of affirmation. So here are the 5 love languages, just in case you're confused as to what I'm talking about. The 5 love languages and some things that you can do to help connect with your child. Acts of service. So acts of service is they appreciate kind gestures. So some of the things you could do is help them clean their room, make up their bed, clean up toys, and tuck them in at night. Number 2 is words of affirmation. They appreciate compliments. They like when you tell them that you're proud of them. They like to be praised in front of people. You know, just telling them that you love them verbally, different things like that kind of. Oh, and listen to them, actively listening. Number 3 is gifts. I also like gifts. So for me, another thing is giving my kids special gifts. And special gifts does not necessarily mean I'm going out to buy toys and things like that. It could be something as little as making one of their favorite meals. My daughters love lentil soup, so when I want to do something special for them, I'll make them a lentil soup, buy them pizza. And also to appreciate the gifts that they give to you. Sometimes they might give you something like a piece of paper with a circle and 2 dots and say, hey mom, this is a diamond ring for you. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. But it really means a lot to them if you're like, wow, this is great. Let me hang it up on the refrigerator or so everybody can see it when they come in, because I love this picture that you drew for me. Thank you so much. They really appreciate when you appreciate their gifts. And that goes back to loving, them showing you love how they want to be loved. Okay, and so another one, which my daughter is really, really big on, is physical touch. And this kind of made me uncomfortable with her because I'm not that way at all. And that's not something I grew up having that much of. And so it was kind of like weird to see that she's just so lovey-dovey. She likes to cuddle, read books and cuddle up together. Lots of hugs, lots of affection, lots of kisses, toe tickles, and pats on the back. Also grooming, so combing their hair, doing their nails, mani-pedis, things like that. She loves that stuff. She loves when I do her makeup, so I do her makeup for her whenever I can. The last one is 5, quality time. Spending quality time is important no matter what your love language is. Spending quality time with your child is important, but some children really think the world of quality time. And so for those kids, you might want to cook with them, clean with them, do some chores around the house with them. Make sure you give them undivided attention and eye contact to let them know that you're tuned in to them and that it's only them that matters at that moment. Eat together. I know that since we're in this time of technology, a lot of families don't eat together anymore, but if you could just make some time out to eat with that child who you know really appreciates quality time, take them to a restaurant where it's just you two together, maybe go see a movie after all this quarantining and self-isolation stuff is over with, or even just taking a movie night with just you and that particular child and renting a movie at home, that'd be good too. Everybody is different. So I just want everybody to be encouraged to just try to sit back. If you haven't done this already, this would be like a really fun activity, just to sit back and think about your child, see what they like, and just try to guess what they like. And then if they're able to express themselves thoroughly to you, or in a way that you can understand, let them tell you how they want to be loved, and ask them what are some things that you're doing that currently shows them that you love and care for them, and just to try to get their opinion and their point of view of it all, because in the end, that's who matters. You're raising these children up to go into the world. The world's a crazy place. Why not make sure that home is a safe space full of love, and the kind of love that they want. All right, guys, that's all I have today. I hope that this was informative for you, because it was very informative for me. And after watching this video, maybe you already know your child's love language. And if you do, drop it down in the comment section. Let me know when you discovered your child's love language. Was it just now, or was it a long time ago? And again, how it was beneficial to you once you found out, and once you start taking steps to show love in the ways that they can better receive it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't already, subscribe. Share with your friends. Check out my other videos, please. And be blessed. Bye-bye.